All right, well, let's jump into it, Patti.
Let's jump
I
in.
mean, the first product we're going to talk
I
about,
love this.
I knew you'd love this,
It's
is the
a favorite.
Neutrogena Collagen Bank. Well, we know about Collagen Bank, right? But this is the 15% Vitamin C Serum.
If you were going to make a line extender for most fabulous line, which is Collagen Bank, it would be this product. Now I'm going to tell everybody what it is. This is 15% L-ascorbic acid. I am a huge fan of L-ascorbic acid. L-ascorbic acid is the active form of vitamin C in the cell. It is a water-soluble vitamin, and this, in my opinion, is the only form of vitamin C. Personal opinion, of course. It also has 2% polyhydroxy acid, gluconolactone, which is an amazing ingredient. Exfoliates, hydrates, incredible ingredient. And then we also have the micro-dipeptide, another one of my very favorites. This is a small peptide that can penetrate the stratum corneum, goes nicely into the skin. It's an anti-inflammatory peptide, as well as boosts 5 different extracellular matrix components. Collagen, hyaluronic acid, can we get them all? Decorin, fibronectin, and
There's another one.
there's another one. It's in the notes. We just said we're going to have to find it, and we will. But this is an incredible ingredient. So 3 ingredients in this vitamin C serum, and I know Ted loves this product too.
Well, I do, and I think we just need to realize how difficult it is to formulate with pure L-ascorbic acid. As you mentioned, it's hydrophilic, and it is a fickle girl, right? You can't formulate it with many other
You
ingredients.
know what I call it? It's fussy molecule.
Fussy
Very
molecule.
fussy.
I love it.
Very fussy.
So she's fussy, and with that, we were able to, well, not, I wish I could take credit for it. Neutrogena was able to formulate it, as we just talked about, with the 2% polyhydroxy acid. If you think about it, it's a bit of an exfoliator, as Dr. Farris just said. And so it allows, in my view, maybe we're getting a little bit better penetration because of that.
Sure.
And then the diacetyl peptide is such a great ingredient that is kind of coursing through the Collagen Bank regimen. And the fact that it does so much with just such a small peptides in dermatology are having a moment. And so this one at 200 plus kilodalton, it's so small that we know that it penetrates. So I really think that this formulation is an advancement in vitamin C technology.
Agree 100%. I think we should call out the micro-dipeptide because this was an innovation from this Neutrogena team for which they won an award, and they have gotten lots of accolades on this. It's very unusual to get the truly novel molecule in the cosmeceutical industry, as you know, and so that's why I'm so high on this one. It's an incredible ingredient.
Well, and Patti, they've shown that not only does it do what increases the glycosaminoglycans and the collagen, and it does everything that the diacetyl peptide we know should do, but the vitamin C is so important because it does help lighten and brighten the skin, for example. And so if you have an acne patient, if you have post-acne marks, or if you just have some sunspots, for example, or photodamage, this is a great product. So the Collagen Bank regimen is really meant for those younger patients, I think maybe 18 to 30 plus years of age, where we're trying to bank their collagen. We're trying to give them ingredients which really helps preserve what their skin has made before we start seeing a lot of the aging process. That's where the diacetyl peptide comes in, and absolutely these antioxidants such as that 15% L-ascorbic acid is so important. It is a foundational ingredient for any regimen.
It is, and I also love the fact that in this demographics, the pre-aging group, they're using a little extra vitamin C to give them some more sun protection.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
I love that about this. It's a great product. One of our huge favorites in this line.
The other thing about the vitamin C is this age group tends to get acne, right? And one of the maybe triggers of acne, we're still not sure, is lipid peroxidation, which is what happens when you have reactive oxygen species interacting with the lipids of your barrier. They become inflammatory. And so the way that we can quell that or quench that is with antioxidants such as the 15% vitamin C in this product. So if you are someone who maybe has some early photodamage, or if you have patients who have early photodamage and have a bit of acne, which so many of our adult patients do, this is a great formulation to consider. It's got the polyhydroxy acid for exfoliation. It's got the 15% vitamin C. Those work, in my view, synergistically for an acne patient. But then you've also got the acetylpeptide for the anti-aging benefits.
And the anti-inflammatory.
And the anti-inflammatory. We tend to not talk about that.
No, it was really initially looked at as an anti-inflammatory. So, and then the data was incredible.